Hi there, my name is Court Bowman. I'm the president of Cleveland Consulting, and thanks for watching this next video in our series of videos on our latest product, ccBegin. Today we're going to do a deep dive into contacts, so let's dive right into the video. For reaching contacts, there are three main ways on the home screen that you can click on the contacts area. You can create a new contact, you can perform a find, or you can click this icon to go over here to the drop-down menu and select contacts, and that will take you into the contacts. They all take you to the same place, so let's jump in. We're looking at one of the sample records that comes with ccBegin, and this shows you how contacts basically are laid out. We have phone numbers and emails stored here, personal and fax, and you can edit those by mousing over anyone and clicking the pencil icon. This is also how you would delete one of those phone numbers or one of those emails. If we go to create a new contact, you'll notice that when we show up here, we have some sample placeholder text, and we also have a add first phone email and an add first address button. This shows users that there's no data here, but this is where that information is going to go. If we click this add phone email button, we get the same phone and email edit information dialog that we looked at before when we went to edit it. So I could add an email here if I wanted to, or remove it, and that would delete that record from the database. All these fields work the same: first name and last name fields, organizations, titles. The organizations is a drop down from all the organizations in the system, and clicking the arrow will jump you over to the organization. We can click the back button to go back over to that contact. Departments is just text, as is website, but if you enter website information, for example www.clevelandconsulting.com, once we have something in there, that highlights the web address button over here on the right. That will take you to the website that's listed in the website field. That's the information on the details screen. Under the phone and email, once you've added email addresses, we have one additional feature. So if we were to type in, for example, my email address, make that our default email, you'll notice that we get a button here to start an email to that client. Similarly with addresses, if we have an address in here, this map button becomes a link to a Google Maps where we've integrated with their API. Under the contact notes, we have a notes section where you can add and edit notes for this particular contact. Clicking the plus button will pull up a notes detail. I can add, for example, a phone call. This was a call. And you'll notice below that we have a notify staff section. We have a staff notification in here for notes. When you create a note or when you edit a note, staff that are listed to be notified, you can click a button to notify them. So if we say this is a call, now it's changed. If we add this here, users selected to be notified, we get this notify button. Clicking that will start an email to them. We can either send it or not, or don't change the notification. So I'm going to say send. That's going to start an email to that user in my default email client. Once I've sent that notification, it goes away. The system keeps track of who's been notified. So if I add a new person to it, that button comes back up. I could send that again, and it goes away. I click don't send in this case, but we still marked it as seen. I could have told them in person or something like that. That's a basic rundown of the notes section of this. You can select a note, notify people, change the content, or delete the note all from here. There's some information up at the top. Let's look at that now. There's a photo, and you can insert photos from here. You just do a standard insert picture, and you can put a photo in there. And the information at the header is the information from the contact. So if I add my information, Court Bowman, you can see I have my name and the organization I belong to. If I had a title here, we get their title as well there. We're not doing this with merge text because we want to remove that comma, but you can look under the hood in layout mode if you want to and see how that's being done. There's three basic views for contacts. We have this detail view, we have a list view, and we have a table view for you to look at as well if you want. All three of those work on all devices and work pretty well. That's a quick rundown of what's involved in the contact section of ccBegin. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, or feel free to reach out by email at ccBegin@clevelandconsulting.com. Thanks for watching the video.